I know for sure, 100% for sure, there's going to be at least 100 surf parks in the United States.
With at least one in every city, maybe 5.
It's hard to believe that there wouldn't be hundreds of these within, let's say, 20 years.
You know, it's a pain in the butt traveling across the world and then showing up somewhere and it's flat. I've done that many times, and not to mention the expense.
Surfers are happy people. They have something that they go and do, and it changes their whole persona. It probably even changes your body chemistry when you're surfing. It's gonna create beach towns everywhere, and beach towns are always low crime, fun, good people. I really think it's gonna change culture for the better.
I think we're in really the earliest days of adoption of this new type of real estate asset, surf-anchored real estate.
The business of surf parks is an ever-changing landscape. The current players have come up with some amazing tech that has quickly gone from scale models to full-scale prototypes. The race to fund and build these parks right now is a race to dominate the landscape. Surf Lakes is a big player in the space, producing possibly the largest waves so far in the wave production and innovation space.
This particular idea for the concentric waves, I was skimming rocks with my children and I watched these ripples roll off on this smooth shoreline like perfect A-frame barrel. 2012 I started tinkering, and again it was just an idea that, gee, maybe this could work. I had this faith that it would, and kept tinkering away until it kept proving itself at every level. Man, that looks good. Yeah.
It's barreling really well on those breaks.
Oh, that's it. I've managed to convince some friends and family and to put some capital in, and we built a bigger prototype. We formed Surf Lakes Holdings and then raised capital to build a 1/5 scale and then go on to the Capricorn Coast at Yeppoon. So then we built the full-scale prototype. So there's been years and years of testing and agony and failure and preparation before we even got to surfable waves.
In the surf park world, there is big dynamic wave tech and there is standing wave tech. Combined, they accommodate more people, provide a variety of surf experiences, and provide redundancy. There is a much larger learning curve for learning to surf dynamic waves between paddling for it, standing up, and then actually surfing. Standing waves allow for an easy way to get people surfing quickly.
You have the ability to put in a small footprint wave on the edge, you know, and you can start with that because, you know, your surf lakes and your endless waves, those are 2-3 year projects. So you have the ability to come in and drop a small footprint wave immediately and get some cash flow and start testing your market as you build the larger wave around it.
So those guys in Revel are totally awesome guys. Cole and Matt, John Bushy, Adam Sachs. I love that project. Those guys are very, very ambitious. And that project is gonna be unbelievably cool.
By the way, I'm in shorts today. Do as I say, not as I do. Because we have the unit wave up and going, so it's like a special treat for us surf park developer. We actually get in the water.
What's up, D? How are you doing, man?
There is something about surfing in a half-done surf park with construction going on that says, winging it. Revel Surf was born out of a land deal and a church basketball game. A couple napkin drawings later, Cole and Matt were partners in untested waters and breaking ground. Interestingly enough, they decided to install a standing wave in addition to their swell manufacturing dynamic wave, which still needed a lot of testing.
How is this being part of your marketing job? This is whatever needs to be done, John. This is how you open a surf park. Go to the deep end and brush this way. I'm trying. So we fired up the unit wave. Again, it's the first in-ground one in the world.
Today is Media Day at Revel Surf, starting up the standing wave for the various investors and influencers to come by. Today, Danny Duncan and Jagger Eaton came by to have some fun and test their skills.
We're in Arizona, try to learn how to surf wave pool. There's a construction site right now, so they let us come on here and get pitted, so pitted.
Welcome to Canada. Nice to meet you, Cat. 640,000 gallons of fun. Our best surfer today is Darren behind the camera. So he's going to show us how it's really done. Oh, shit. Down the fire. Yeah, let's surf.
If you have ever surfed a standing wave, you know it takes a minute to get oriented and get your feet right. But it is the best way to learn and progress. And progression happens fast, and this becomes the part that's addicting. You actually feel the progression with every turn on the wave, literally. Going from complete beginner to full-fledged surfer in no time is empowering. As a park owner, it's pretty satisfying teaching people to surf and watching the stoke on their faces. It's like delivering babies. Everyone is happy, and it's easy to make more waves. For some reason, surf parks enjoy a measure of virality on social media that regular ocean surf doesn't. The novelty of surf parks will likely stay that way for a while.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us, man.
This morning I had 3 other influencers hitting me up. They want to come out here and surf because they're seeing it on socials. We had, 3 or 4 news crews out here the other day. So it's always fun to show and not tell. People are just vibing out, like so happy, so excited. What's happened too is there's a lot of tenants that are right on the line that want to sign leases with us. So it's very validating for them to see. So it definitely re-energizes the situation out here, which is good. Our financiers, our investors, and they're like, okay, we're doing the right thing here.
So far, I really like the standing wave because it's got that skate park vibe. It's like everybody's watching, everybody's lined up, your friends are there. For the most part, it is such a cool, friendly vibe. That's why I'm convinced if you put a standing wave right here on the beach, that it would be booked all the time. Because 90% of the time, it sucks out there.
Billy Adams and Patton Nix, 2 guys who were involved in the iFly skydiving franchise, recently exited and started the iconic Fireside Surf, a restaurant and surf spot in the middle of Dallas, Texas at Grandscape. Fireside hosted a Surf Park Central developers meeting where the guys shed some light on their amazing build.
We knew a lot of people would want to surf, and we figured just as many, if not more, would want to hang out in a great environment with really good vibes and have good food and good drinks so they can people watch and enjoy the experience that is not common to Dallas, Texas, right? This is a completely new concept here. It's interesting. We have people that will stand along that fence line back there and they just get enamored by this wave. They're so focused on it, they don't even realize there's a restaurant and bar here and they think it's for pros only or it's like a club type thing. But we were very intentional in ensuring that there was something here for everybody.
We find that 30% of our first-time customers go back in and do it again the same day. And that's amazing to us. And so we think that this particular business model is at least as good as iFly and probably multiples more.
My name's Ross McCarthy. I'm the founder of Your Wave back in New Zealand. And we're here at Surf Park Summit to present the most versatile stationary wave in the world.
On the South Island of New Zealand, in Hobbit country lives a self-proclaimed redneck genius named Ross McCarthy. On his parents' farm, he has developed quite the adjustable standing wave that will make rights, lefts, barrels and skim wedges on the fly. This wave is a standout in the tech innovation race.
Meeting Ross, he's been to every Surf Park Summit, 10 years running now, and he built the technology on his own, in his own backyard, quite literally.
I mean, we first met him lining up for Typhoon Lagoon in Disney, brash and loud and goofy Kiwi, talking about technology. He's in a bouncy house, jumping castle. Fucking went and did the thing. And now it is, perhaps the most impressive looking standing wave on the market in that it's so variable. You can sit in the barrel, you can go left, you can go right. It has a crumbly section that you can hit. I think it looks really impressive.
We came up with the concept of Your Wave, like any Kiwi story, over a couple of beers. We just saw some other wave pools out there and we thought, why aren't they building them on any really nice, soft, spongy surfaces? So the bouncy castle came in. There's a huge safety factor, especially when it comes into the large barreling waves. You can surf a really big, gnarly wave, wipe out, and you come out with a smile on your face. Been working on Your Wave now, just coming up 13 years. About 8 years ago, I developed our first prototype, and here we are now with a wave that can go both left and right. Can go from knee height to overhead height, barreling, non-barreling, basically one that can do all. If you have limited time or access to waves, Your Wave is perfect.
The surf park business is experiencing a renaissance in tech. Flow State Zone is an award-winning multi-angle AI video and photo capture and delivery platform designed by Luke Wallace and his crack team of geniuses. Flow State gives surfers a full experience that allows for surf performance analysis and the ability to get your full quality pictures and HD video.
It came from me being a lifelong surfer, and then, you know, by chance that a wave pool opened up in my neighborhood. So I built a relationship with the guys from Urban Surf, presented them the idea and rang them up one day and said, hey, this is what we want to do. And they were like, great, we've got 4 other people pitching for the business right now. So you better hurry up and get in here with your presentation and show us what you got. At the time, you know, the others in the competitive space were all based around wearables. We don't need any of that. We're going to do computer vision. It's effortless for you, the operator. It's effortless for you, the surfer.
Flow State seems to be the standard choice with many of the parks. Palm Springs Surf Club is one of the latest installs for this amazing tech.
I'm going to get in the boom.
Do it. Boom it up.
Thank you, Chris. Over. I'm just going to get up and check those shafts on our right speed, all right?
Ben, Chris and Kane got to work installing and fine-tuning the hardware and software, lining up cameras and running hundreds of feet of cable to the server room.
We're making hardware and software sexy again.
Epitome of glamour. Squatting down on a paint tin in a server room.
But no install is without problems.
Ben to Christie.
You copy over?
So excitement alert. I think I've just snapped one of the threads.
For the enclosure, so we're going to have to drill that one out and swap it. So that's excitement over. That's fucking great. Well done.
We have to go to Home Depot anyway, right?
We love Home Depot, like it's our
Favourite working holiday
destination.
All those aisles.
I'm just going to go and bash my head on this
pole. Okay, over.
Enjoy.
It's always a bit of a shotgun run. You know, you got to get in, get it done, and then either get on to the next one or get home.
As always, there are unforeseen problems, but nothing that can't be overcome with some smarts and maybe some duct tape.
Everyone's doing this for the first time. You're all a little pack of pioneers just trying to make a difference in the world. Now Chris just needs to do his magic and make the tracking work.
I feel like, looking at the quality of the footage this morning, I think maybe it's probably like, I don't know, maybe a week of like soft launch and just dialing in a little bit extra. The tracking seems to be working.
We will
pretty well.
Definitely put it through its paces.
Yeah,
I think
awesome.
we have an hour coming up here at 5, and we're gonna be surfing. So
great. Yeah. So I reckon one of the things you might fail out on, so we're relying on you for some good trading data as airs. So like just throwing as many airs as you can.
it's a bad job. You know, we gotta make sure the wave works. We have to get barreled. Sometimes we don't want to get barreled sometimes.
Sacrifice. Sounds awful.
Sometimes we have to do airs, but we want to get barreled. It's a pain in the ass, but
you do what you got to do for the public.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, sick. Yeah, we're beyond stoked to try this.
But you know, it's fun, it's hard, it's long hours, but look at that, there's worse places to be. I like to say we're standing at the precipice of the future.
Yeah, we've continued to just try to innovate and invest everything that we've made back into the business so that we can have, you know, the best product on the market.
So I started getting involved in the surf park business, and so I actually referred the American Wave Machines wave to Stuart Parsons at BSR. And that was a great thing. Took a lot of work, but it was super fun. And everybody loves that wave. I mean, there was so many problems getting it done, but it turned out great.
Nothing better than taking a little break from building surf parks than to get on a plane and go to a surf park. Kind of like a mailman taking a walk on his day off. But better. Because there is no better vibe than the sweet vibes of good friends and guaranteed waves. Waco Surf remains as one of the original icons of the surf park movement. Even for its distance from any big cities, Waco is pretty well booked all the time. So true is the saying, build it and they will come. Making a surf park a welcoming extended stay destination is half the battle in the surf park experience. Get them to stay and play. Everyone loves the wave here at Waco, and the boys from Revel Surf killed it with a few surf sessions. It was a great time with family and the people they love to work with. To us in the business, this is the best job in the world.
Well, front side is tough for me today, but this is proof that being a remarkable surf park developer does not make you a remarkable surfer. So there's hope for all of you out there.
You're there and it's like a whole experience. I think more places are going to go that route of just like kind of like the country club aspect. Be able to go there with your friends, your wives get to go, kids get to go. Now there's going to be other people that just want to go get their daily 10 waves or something. And it's going to work for everybody in different ways. And so you'll have times where people are doing that and then times where people are just having a real experience with other people. And it's food and it's, you know, a lot more, it's entertainment, but it's always about the wave.